Oh, he's a fast learner.
That's it.
All right.
And then when you get on the mat, not that it matters here, but get in the habit of bowing when you get on the mat. You go to a gym where they enforce that though. I don't know, did you guys bow on your mats?
Yeah.
Our coach, if somebody came into the mats and didn't bow, he'd make everybody get off the mat. Bowing.
So, how?
Well, we actually had to ask permission.
Yeah, you have to wait till you get called on.
Yeah.
Standing up, bow.
Yeah, stand in and just that's it. We're gonna go around right now. Oh shoot, we were doing 8-minute rounds the other day.
We were?
No, not that.
Oh.
So my old coach from the other gym, the younger guy, came down. He's competing this Saturday, and he asked if we can do 8-minute rounds. So 8-minute rounds, and it felt like 8 minutes. So what Adam and I have been doing, we do 1 minute, 5 6-minute rounds with 1 minute breaks. So you're not gonna roll today, but just get an idea of what we're doing. We're gonna do 1 row. Let's get on the table. Oh, it's still 8 minutes. Let's see how it goes. This is where we start off. We start off on our knees, even though he's a wrestler. We can take him down immediately. But we start here to not get hurt. The whole point is not to get choked out and not to get your arm cut in our arm bar or your legs in the yoke. So a lot of times it's just feeling it out. We're gonna go.
Nice spot on going to the foot, though.
I was trying to bait you.
Well, it was there. You should have taken it. You would have had me. I was like, oh, my feet.
You twisted it quick. Maybe the reason you wear a gi is because you use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I knew somebody could choke you, but
Yeah.
just grabbing you.
Baby, your glasses.
I'm not doing anything yet.
Touch up, touch up. Ah, you your foot locks.
Those are a toe hold, which is you grab the toes, figure four your hands, and just twist. I'll show you. It feels like 8 minutes, right?
Three, two,
You
one.
got me that time.
Rest.
Yeah,
I think I spit all over your hand. I was worried about that choke right there because I knew I had the mount, but I was worried about if I came in to defend, you were
Yeah.
going to roll me,
That's what I was
and
trying to
then
do.
you'd have the perfect position for it.
So you saw right there, these Phil men trying to grapple. But so Adam hadn't trained in about 5 years. So he's a friend of, he's married to one of Monica's friends. We just met 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Memorial Day. And it turns out he's a wrestling coach. So he's got some skills that we can learn from. But hips. Because if you mount me, Try to keep me down. How would you try to keep me down? Do however you want. Go.
Just keep me down.
Just keep me down, then let me go.
3, 2, 1, go.
That wasn't even a strip, that was just a sweep. But it's all about being able to move your hips and about leverage. So right now what you did, you tell? You screwed yourself because this hand here, you had it here, right? So there's nothing for you. There's nothing for you to be based out on and trap your leg here. So it's easy as just doing that. Now if you had your hand there, you could stop it, right? So now put your hand, like put my head, and put your pressure here. That's a better mount, right? So now right here, what I gotta do, I gotta make space. See how I trap the leg that way? Now getting this guy off of me is definitely not easy. But Can you come over really quick, Anna? Ah! Lay down. Look at how easy you can get me up. Alright? I'm gonna try to keep him down as long as I can. The way I would do it, there's a difference between the mount, this, but he's really good as the high mount. Right here.
A lot more pressure on my chest.
Yeah, that much I know.
So right here, this sucks for him.
Likely you get-
Even though I weigh like 155, he feels a lot more than my weight. So if I'm here, he's got to work a little harder to get me off you. Pushes off my hips and I'm gone. Right? It's really... Here, let me try to get you off here. I'll be here a while. Hang on here.
Well, wait. The difference between me and him is he was on here. But look at my hips. Look at my hips. Okay? I'm pushing my hips down into me. I'm holding on right there. All right? He has a good mount, but he has a tendency just to sit there. I'm putting every bit of pressure I can because there's a lot more bigger people than me in this world. And if I get them down in a fight, I don't want to get back up. So I'm putting every bit of pressure I have. All hips right here. Okay?
So right now, if I want to get out of here, I have to figure out how to get out of this high note first. So what I do sometimes is this. Now I can get my elbows in. And now it's a fight.
Well, I kind of cheated because
You went
sorry,
first
that was
now.
just natural movement right there.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Lay down it. So this is the regular amount I was talking about, right? And this is what he does. So if you're here, I was here, how would you get out? Really hard, right? So the one thing is, try not to be flat on your back. Because if you're flat on the back, it makes everything a lot more difficult. See, now you can start pushing this leg down. Remember that movement that you learned? Push the leg down, bring this leg in, shot that, start attacking this leg in. Give me your and just retain guard. Alright? That makes sense? So when you're flat on your back, it's almost impossible to get anybody off of you, dude. Unless you're super strong, you can't do it. Let's go 3 minutes real quick.
Eddie, right?
Yeah.
Now he told you the most important is the shrimping snake movements, okay? He knows what he's talking about, but I slightly disagree with him, okay? The most important thing, staying calm,
Shoot.
learning to breathe,
Oh yeah.
learn to endure pain. So I don't know if you noticed a while ago, he had me in a head scissors right here, okay? My jawline was getting crushed, okay? Me breathing, staying calm,
That's true.
and knowing that I can take the pain is what got me through it, okay? The biggest issue is breathing. Because a while ago, when you were
1000%.
trying to get him off, you were holding your breath. That's why I got down really close. I'm like, is he breathing? And I saw you start turning a little bit discolored. You gotta breathe, man.
And it's
If you go to sleep on your
exaggerated.
own, no bueno, no good. You know?
It's that exaggerated breathing kind of thing. Or everything in the beginning. This is the way they taught us. I'm not sure how they taught you guys, but every movement you do is like to get your brain to remember when you gotta throw out the air and find moments to breathe. Because when you're on the bottom of somebody, wait till you feel pressure from the shoulder. The shoulder pressure is intense, right? And start dropping that shoulder in there, and in the beginning it feels like you can't breathe. The truth is you can. And it's just not as well, right? So you have, like he's saying, that's 100% true. Just to learn how to remain calm Because in the beginning, what's going to happen, you're going to blow your energy immediately because you're holding your breath so much.
Yeah.
Right? So I think it's just training yourself to learn how to breathe in really crappy situations where your chest is being compressed.
It comes with time.
Yeah.
It comes with time and being used to rolling and stuff like that. But the biggest we are actually grapplers by nature. If you see little kids with their dad, what are they always doing? Wrestling, right? Okay? But the thing is, that's instinct. Okay? Instinct doesn't come with a manual and teaches you how to do it. This comes with a manual and teaches you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing you can do for yourself, learn to breathe. Learn to breathe. Okay? My wrestlers hold their breath. They almost pass out right there. My freshmen almost pass out on the mat. You gotta breathe, dummy! You know? Not you, I'm talking about my friends.
No offense.
So yeah, breathing is a big one, dude. Because you came in after not training for 5 years, and it took you a little bit to catch your breath again. Now you're like, whatever, dude. But it just take that one day to kind of remember.
But if you notice, we'll move, and then when we stop, you'll hear me go.
Take a breath,
You know, that's when you catch it back. Because sometimes I'll forget. I'll get so involved in the motion, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to breathe. You know.
There's moments where you just can't catch your breath, though, dude. And that sucks. Yeah.
There'll be a time when I'll be on top of you, and you'll be like, you'll. I've seen guys tap from just somebody, new guys having somebody that knows what they're doing so heavy on their chest. I can't breathe. Get off.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's just because you're just not used to that breathing.
And don't worry about if you happen to do that. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
No, like all the girls do it, dude. Don't worry about it.